changing history. Come to Washington and restore American.
How you doing, ladies?
How's
it going?
So if you never want to be on camera, just tell Vince. Please, Vince, no!
Don't you ladies feel jealous? Obama's in Martha's Vineyard going on a great vacation this weekend. Don't you wish you were there?
The hurricane is on its way. Yeah, but the hurricane's on its way.
Oh, really? Did you guys send it?
And I don't want to say anything offensive.
Right. But there's a political hurricane going on here, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Well, he's lounging in the sun over there, with Hurricane Bill coming. You think he's going to read the bill in his spare time while he's down there? No, really?
He said how many chances to explain the bill and failed each and every time.
Wow.
He'll never be able to explain.
My God, are you calling the chosen one a failure?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh wow. I'm shocked. I got somebody give me some smelling salts, please, before I drop the camera. Thank you.
Too great a country to get into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
God bless America.
Did you hear about the tactic that Schumer says that the Senate might use, reconciliation?
I'm not exactly sure I understand how they can
Okay, well basically, they're breaking up the bill into two parts, and they feel they'll have enough votes for each part where they don't need a supermajority. They need only a simple majority of 51. It's a procedural gimmick, basically, that they're allowed to do that if they break the bill up.
I understand the super majorities, and that does seem legal to me. If the president wouldn't veto it, then, they can override a veto. They have enough, and he's not going to veto it.
Right. Oh, no. Obviously, Obama's going to go for the bill.
It doesn't sound
But in order to stop the Republicans from filibustering the bill, they would need 60. The Democrats would need 60 votes.
Right.
However, if they use this reconciliation tactic, they can break the bill up into two parts, and each part will only require 51 votes.
But that's legal according to the way they do business?
Apparently, it's only supposed to be used for budget issues. So they're going to try and sneak it into a budget resolution at the bill.
So they are being underhanded then? Not open with us, not open with their colleagues?
Oh my goodness, are you saying Chuck Schumer would try and be underhanded?
I guess I am. If that's what he's pulling.
Oh my goodness, that's another shock. I'm being shocked left and
But you
right
know
here.
what? Won't that make the American people get even more angry that they are being used and abused and treated like we're jokes?
Right, well that was going to be my other question. What do you think the fallout will be if they try and use that maneuver?
Well, I think it'll help the people who want America back.
Our government is in business to the extent of owning more than
19,000 businesses covering
47 different lines of activity.
Oh yeah, I talked to some Democrats this morning who said they're in my congressional district, they're voting against the Democrat who's now in, Tim Bishop, because they hate the health care plan. They're both seniors, they're both vets, they don't want it.
One of the traditional methods of imposing
Hopefully they'll be getting the
socialism
message.
on a people
They're walking from their party, and that's a big deal.
It's very easy.
Right, very good. Thank you so much for your
disguise a medical program as a humanitarian project. Most people are a little reluctant to oppose anything that suggests medical care. Brought under a program of compulsory health insurance. Now this would not only be our senior citizens, this would be the dependents and those who are disabled. This would be
here in the background, that's a speech by Ronald Reagan many years ago, where he was talking about socialized medicine and the government takeover of healthcare back then.
Brought the program out.
It's a great speech. I recommend all of you to get a chance to listen to that speech. You can even find it on YouTube. Just do a search under Reagan speech on healthcare reform, and you'll find it. But anyway, it's a very inspiring speech, very sensible and logical, how he shoots down socialized medicine. Okay, the crowd's growing. When I got here before, there were a couple of dozen people. Now there's probably over 100.
Well, let's see what
I'm going to walk down here to get a better idea of just how many more people have come.
This nation will be provided with a mechanism for socialized medicine, capable of indefinite...
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine.
What brings you out here on a sunny Saturday morning?
I'm scared to death. I have to move to another state that's going to go sovereign if they pass this bill.
Wow.
I'm not going to be killed off by these people that want to get my Social Security money and everything else.
But they claim they just want to help all Americans have affordable health care.
Right. Yeah.
You're not buying it, huh?
No, they want to take over the country. There's other ways, much better ways, that would make it less for everybody if they would, but they won't listen. They want to take over the country. It's the only way they can do it. Get health care, they got us. They've got us.
Looks like they're starting to feel the pressure. like they'll have the vote when they get back.
But they've got resolution that without this bill, he's gone. He's finished.
Yeah.
He's lost it. If he can't get this bill in, he's finished. Soros won't want him anymore.
Right. So you think with all Obama's talk pre-election about not catering to special interests, he's doing a lot of that now, huh?
Of course. The man is a liar. I mean, he did say what he wanted. People didn't believe him. The bad things that he wanted, you know.
Right.
But he's a liar. He's lying to people constantly. And then he calls us liars. Right. It's just unbelievable what's going on.
Yeah.
If people don't wake up, we're going to lose our country.
Really
losing
good.
all liberties and everything. It's just awful, awful. I mean, I'd rather be home in the air conditioning, but I'm out here because I care for my country.
Good for you.
I'm crying for my country.
You're doing all you can.
That's it.
Right.
That's all I can do.
Right.
So.
Well, thanks for your comments. Appreciate it.
Thank
this
you.
is a really nice sign. I'm going to get a closer view of it. Wow, that's a really nice sign, sir. You put that together yourself?
No.
Oh, you helped?
Well,
excellent.
I bought the thing. I'm gonna frame it.
It does seem to be a battle of liberty versus tyranny now. So all patriotic freedom fighters in this country have to stand together and show an overpowering government that the people won't roll over.
That's right. There's more of us than there are of them.
You know, I made a comment the last Tea Party. I introduced what I was doing here, and I made the comment that Obama pulled a fast one when he pushed through the stimulus bill the first time. And in the dark of night, they signed it, and American people were outraged that they weren't consulted over it. And even though they were totally opposed to it, he didn't seem to care. So that's why he's wondering why people are so upset now and so vocal now, because they don't want that to happen again.
Well, I mean, he shouldn't get it, really. I mean, they've tried this before. People didn't want it, still don't want it. Don't want it. Leave us alone. I'm happy with my health care.
Right. Thank you so much. Appreciate your comments.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, you're back. You don't know when to quit, do you?
I never know when to quit.
Wow, but
gotta win this battle.
But the Democrats control the Congress, they control the House, the Senate, the executive branch, and they just put a liberal into the Supreme Court. Don't you feel that, you know, enough is enough? I mean, you got to know when to quit, don't you?
Enough is definitely enough for them.
Oh, for them, okay.
For them. We are going to continue to fight till we win back our country. And we're not going to let them put us into bankruptcy. We have to stop all these outlandish bills that they're trying to pass. The stimulus money should be brought back to us.
Right.
Because it's doing nothing to stimulate us.
Speaking of bankruptcy, I'm glad you mentioned that. Did you know that even the Obama administration is now admitting that its raising its 10-year budget deficit projection from $7 trillion to $9 trillion, and that's their projection, which is a heck of a lot of money. So the actual amount's probably even higher, isn't it?
It's not their money. It's our money they're talking about, and they don't care how they spend our money, and they have to stop spending our money, and we have to be out here in force, all of us, and tell them we're going to vote all of them out. We're going to start brand new, and if it needs a revolution, it will have a revolution, because our forefathers did not mean us to be under a rule. A communist type rule, which is what is going on now.